Welcome to a deep dive into Yann Martel's Life of Pi, a novel that masterfully weaves together themes of survival, faith, and the profound power of storytelling. Pi's extraordinary journey aboard a lifeboat with a Bengal tiger challenges our perceptions of reality and the narratives we choose to believe. Today, we'll explore the core of this incredible story, from Pi's spiritual quest to his harrowing survival, and the two vastly different tales he tells. Our protagonist, Pisteen Molitor Patel, nicknamed Pi, grows up in Pondicherry, India, surrounded by his family's zoo. From a young age, Pi is drawn to spirituality, exploring Hinduism, Christianity, and Islam with equal fervor. He sees these religions not as contradictory, but as different paths leading to the same divine truth, a concept that will profoundly shape his later experiences. The family's decision to emigrate to Canada, taking some animals with them, leads to a tragic shipwreck. Pi finds himself adrift on a lifeboat, the sole human survivor. His only companion is an unlikely and terrifying one, Richard Parker, a 450-pound Bengal tiger who was also being transported on the ship. This sets the stage for an extreme test of survival. Pi's survival strategy is ingenious and psychologically complex. He understands that to survive, he must establish dominance over Richard Parker. He creates a clear boundary on the lifeboat, using a system of rewards and punishments. And importantly, he feeds the tiger. This act of providing sustenance is crucial. It allows Richard Parker to see Pi not as prey, but as a provider, a necessary condition for their cohabitation. Life on the lifeboat is a constant battle against hunger, thirst, storms, and the ever-present threat of the tiger. Pi learns to fish, collect rainwater, and even hunt for turtles, not just for himself, but to keep Richard Parker fed. He uses a small oar and a whistle to train the tiger, creating a routine that provides a semblance of order in their chaotic existence. This period highlights Pi's incredible resilience and his deep understanding of animal behavior. Amidst the harsh reality, Pi experiences moments of profound spiritual wonder. He encounters bioluminescent algae that light up the ocean at night, witnesses schools of flying fish, and even finds a mysterious island that seems to offer sustenance and shelter. These surreal experiences blur the lines between reality and hallucination, mirroring Pi's own spiritual journey and his search for meaning in the face of despair. Upon reaching the coast of Mexico, Pi and Richard Parker are found by Japanese officials investigating the shipwreck. The officials are skeptical of Pi's fantastical account of survival with a tiger. They press him for a more rational explanation, leading Pi to reluctantly tell a second, starkly different story. In the second story, the shipwreck is still the catalyst, but the survivors are Pi, his mother, the ship's cook, and a sailor. Pi's mother is killed by the cook, who then resorts to cannibalism. The sailor also dies, and Pi is forced to confront the brutal reality of human savagery. Richard Parker, in this version, is a metaphor for Pi's own primal survival instincts and the darker aspects of his nature that he had to embrace. The Japanese officials are faced with two narratives, one fantastical and uplifting, the other grim and disturbing. They prefer the story with the tiger, Richard Parker, because it is more compelling and easier to digest. Pi asks them, "So, which story do you prefer?" The officials choose the animal story, and Pi thanks them, stating that the better story is the one that we choose to believe. This choice highlights the novel's central theme, the power of storytelling. Pi's animal story, while perhaps not literally true, offers a more profound truth about survival, faith, and the human spirit's ability to find meaning even in the most horrific circumstances. Storytelling becomes Pi's ultimate act of resistance against despair and the brutal reality he endured. The novel invites us to consider what faith truly means. Is it blind belief? Or is it the courage to embrace a narrative that offers hope and meaning, even when the evidence is ambiguous? Pi's journey suggests that faith is not about knowing the absolute truth, but about choosing to believe in something that allows us to endure and find beauty in the world, much like his chosen story. In conclusion, Life of Pi is a profound exploration of the human condition. It teaches us that survival is not just physical, but also psychological and spiritual. It shows us that faith can be found in unexpected places, and most importantly, it celebrates the enduring power of storytelling to shape our reality, provide comfort, and help us make sense of the world, even when faced with the unimaginable.